Today, we're doing something a little different. This is my 65-inch OLED. We're in my living room, and these are my two 4K players. This is my Panasonic UB9000. Now this one here I purchased from 220 Electronics, and it's a modified unit. Now this one right here, it's modified to be a region-free player, and that's what we're doing today. We're doing region-free demonstration. I have a lot of these region-locked discs, so I'm going to show you how it works. Now these 4Ks, the 4Ks are region free, but the Blu-rays that come with it, that have special features on the discs, those are region locked. So without the region free player, you're going to need to access it somehow, and that was the only way. So I have that. These two movies here, both Blu-rays, and they're region locked. This one here, one of my all-time favorite comedies, definitely, in my top favorite Christmas movies of all time, but this movie makes me laugh more than anything else, and we never got a Blu-ray here in America. So this one right here, I think there was a Canadian Blu-ray, but I think that was about it. So this one right here, the only way I could get this was importing it, and it was not a bad price, but without the region free, can't access it. If you stay till the end, I have a disc here that has an Easter egg on it that you can only access this through a region free player. So if you're in another country and you pop this in, it'll give you the same information. But when this is not on region A, the Easter egg on here, something that I remember back when DVD first started, there were so many people trying to figure out discs that had Easter eggs. And I just remember it used to be a thing. I don't remember anybody talking about it in recent years, but when I found this, I thought it was pretty funny. So we're going to demonstrate all of that. But the very first thing here is you open up the disc. So you open up the tray. Now automatically I have this always set to region A, and you change that by this modified unit by pressing the different numbers. And on different units, I think they change it and they do the color codes. So there's instructions when you buy it how they modified it. But on this unit right here, I press 1, and when I press 1 it says region A, R-E-G-A. So I know that the unit is region A to play American discs. So I put this region B disc in, and then I close it, and it's going to come up. It's going to start into the menu a little bit, but then it's going to pop up, and it's going to tell you it can't play it. Mismatch between discs and player region codes. The disc will not be played. So now, nothing I do. If I just press play, nothing. I have to open the disc tray up, and as I open the disc tray up, I press region 2, so number 2 gives me region B. So now it says region B. I close the tray, and as I close the tray, it's going to load up. It's going to take a second to do that, but it's going to go right into the menu like any other normal disc. So this is just extremely easy and one of the best purchases I ever made. There you go. There's the foreign language warning information. Goes right into the menu, and we're about to play the movie like normal. I didn't realize how long this took. But when you get into the menu, we're going to take it out. We're going to put another disc, but I just want to show that the menu's coming and I didn't do anything funny or whatever. This is 100% exactly the way it works every single time. But as we come into the menu, maybe I can hit menu. I'll wait. I'll let it do its thing. Oh, this one doesn't play the menu. This one goes right into the movie, I think. All-time favorite movie. This scene usually has me dying laughing. So I'm going to stop it, but it plays the menu there. Let's get to this menu. But it plays just fine. Then you're going to want to go into your menu. All right, So then we get into the menu here. We can just go in and change it. And one of the things that I absolutely miss that I found more on international discs is motion menus. We don't get a lot of that here in America. So motion menus, all-time favorite. We go in, obviously it's in a different language, but you can figure it out. And if you can't, your phone, you can use your phone to translate that. All the new Google Translator, all that stuff is just really awesome, and you can translate it. But you can generally figure this out. Film, Stratton, specials, whatever that is, you can figure it out. You click it. Let's see, what is this? Seems like special features. Then you can go to German DTS HD audio, or you can click on the English, and then you can turn off your subtitles, and good to go. So that's how it works on all of those. Now we open this up, take this out. Now it's still in region B, so we're going to switch this over. Let's see. So now we have The Burbs. The Burbs is one of my all-time favorites. I absolutely love this film, and it's something that when I bought it, it just sat around because it's region B. I was starting to get into boutique Blu-rays. I had no idea that stuff was region locked or even what that was. I kind of remembered it, but as you can just order stuff online, and this came, I think this one came from Amazon. I don't think this one came from eBay, but I'd ordered it. It shows up, I put it in, no go. And so it sat around for a while until I finally pulled the trigger on this. So as we put this one in, we lock it down, we put this in, and I put it back to region A. And as we push that in, it's going to come up just like the other one. It's going to start like it's going to look into the menu, but then it's going to go into that screen that says mismatch, no go, and we're not going to be able to watch it. It takes a second to load this in, as all the discs do. This BD is designed for region B players only. So then we open this up just like the other one. And then we press region 2. So now it says region B. Now we're going to close it. And as it loads in, it's going to load in, and then it's just going to go right into the menu just like normal. You're going to get the arrow loading screen or opening menu that they do with their arrow noise. Going to go into the menu. You're going to be able to watch the movie just like normal. There you go. It plays perfect, no issues, and this was just the best investment I ever made. Now, you don't necessarily have to go with this top of the line 4K Blu-ray player. I did it to kind of have that, maybe if I got a 4K that was region locked, this was something I was going to really want. But I haven't so far had any region locked 4Ks because they're not supposed to be. So the stories that I've heard online where a few are, I haven't come across any of those at all. So that's why I bought this one. But you can get a unit like this for as cheap as $100, and they have them all the time. So 220 Electronics, I'll put the links down below. But like I said, I'm going to link the video that I talked about the entire thing, explained why and how and where you can get this stuff, and put that at the end of the video. But this right here, you can just play it like normal. Take this out. And the same thing. So this right here is The Fifth Element, one of my all-time favorites. And you have Red Sonja. Both of these are UK versions from Studio Canal. The 4Ks work perfectly fine because 4K is region free, or it's supposed to be, and the Blu-rays are region locked in here. So what you do, I'm going to take this out. This is the 4K disc. And this was set, let's see, what was this set on? Let's see, let's put it on region A. So it's on region A. We're going to close that. That is the 4K disc. And as we go in, it's just going to play like normal. It's going to take a second to load it, but then it's going to play like normal. We're going to take this out, and then I'm going to put in the Blu-ray. It's going to pop up with the region lock message, and then the only way to fix it is switching to region B. And then we have the Easter egg coming up. And there you go. So it plays just fine. It's going to go into the menu. And what a beautiful 4K this is. This is probably most people's favorites versions of this movie. I have several, and it's definitely high up there. Probably in my top 5 favorite versions. I love the 4K transfer on this, but I think that there's like a little bit of like enhancement or adjustment with the color grading that Studio Canal does, because it seems like on all their discs, just a little bit pop, but not enough to change the quality of the picture. But like I said, it just plays perfectly fine. Which, and again, is a far cry from our version that has no motion menus. You pop it in, it's a static screen. So I really enjoy importing my discs because it's just it's a simple, I don't know. If it was never there on the DVDs, I probably wouldn't care. But the fact that I've been buying movies for 25 years and almost all of them had motion menus until very recently. Now, as we go in, here's the Blu-ray on that same thing. So if you wanted to access any features on this, or if you wanted to just compare it, you're not going to be able to. So when you pop this in, it's just going to give you that simple same message, error. Mismatch between discs and player region codes. See the disc packaging for details. And then again, you just open this up. You press number 2. It changes again to region B. And then if you had a region C disc, you'd press number 3 and it would switch to region C. We pop that in now, and it works. It's going to work perfectly fine. But I haven't had any region C discs because that's mostly Asia and like some parts of Europe that didn't get picked up by region B, from what I understand. And there you go. So then it just goes in, it goes right into the menu. We can't fast forward that. See if we can't fast forward that. And there you go. Just opens up, plays no problem. So now on to the Easter egg. So like I said, back in the 90s, well, yeah, late 90s, early 2000s, DVD was king, and it had this following. It was way before like the internet was huge and you could just Google everything. Like the internet was obviously there, but not everybody was using it. So all this stuff I heard about word of mouth. And it was these Easter eggs that were on the discs, and people would spend all this time trying to find them, and then they would tell their coworkers, and you just hear about this stuff all the time. There were several of them I remember, and I'm sure now you could just Google all of them. But this is something that as soon as I put it in, not even thinking, because I'd previously watched a Region B movie, didn't switch it over, didn't even think about it, and I put this in, and it popped up. So I wasn't even looking for it, and as you can see, every single menu has been kind of plain and boring so far, and it says it won't play. But this one here is a complete Easter egg, something that unless you had imported this from another country and you put it in your player, you're probably never going to see it. Or if you happen to purchase a region free player and you have this. And the only reason I have this is I picked it up from the thrift store because I have the 4K version of this, and I do actually like it. But this is considered the actual very best version that has ever been put out on home video by many people. So I grabbed the Skynet edition, and as you come in here, it says, Skynet has detected a mismatch between discs and players region codes. Please see the packaging for details. And I just kind of, it fit the entire aesthetic of the movie. It's a little, motif. It didn't have to say Skynet has detected. It's just kind of funny, and it's something I really enjoyed with the Skynet system warning. So again, it's a cool Easter egg that you never will see unless you put it in the wrong player. But that was it. That was my demonstration on these discs. If you want to know why you need them, go ahead and check out that video right there. And with that, remember to watch a movie today, and I'll catch you guys next time.